We are rolling through beautiful Toronto, Canada, or the Six, as I like to call it. And we are going to try a particular Torontonian delicacy, something called Peameal bacon, at a place called Rasher's. Toronto was actually once called Hogtown because of the number of pigs that got processed here by the William Davies Company in the mid-19th, early 20th centuries. What are the three kinds of bacon that we have here?
So we have British style bacon, Peameal bacon, and what you're more familiar with, strip bacon.
And let's run them down. Let's start with the Peameal.
Peameal bacon was developed by a guy called William Davies. He was a British guy, came over to the UK. He was instrumental in the pork producing era in Toronto, which gave Toronto its nickname Hogtown.
Is this William Davis on the back wall?
No, that's actually Kevin Bacon.
Oh.
So Peameal bacon, it's the loin of the pig, cure it in brine, and then they roll it in cornmeal. It used to be crushed peas, but then they changed it to cornmeal. British style bacon is part of the loin, but it also has this kind of tail of the fat, which is from the belly of the pig.
And then the third kind is the one that we're more familiar with in the
strip
States?
bacon, yeah.
Strip bacon.
We got a good selection. We got a sweet one, the apple and maple grilled cheese. And we'll do you the Hogtown and, the full Monty. You'll love the full Monty.
We live around the corner from here, so it's sort of like, hey, you want to start my day?
Why not start it with a bacon
Exactly.
sandwich? Since I'm new to the city, is the food pretty good?
Oh, the food in Toronto is, I would say, the best food in Canada.
Tell me more.
Well, it's the most multicultural city, right?
Okay.
So you're going to get the best of all the options around the world. So you're going to get the best Thai food, the best sushi, you're going to get the best Indian food, and then you're going to get random places like this that just have like amazing bacon sandwiches, like specialty places.
Is there anything adorably Canadian you can teach me about your country?
Do you say sorry for stuff that you're not sorry for?
That's something that's very Canadian?
Yeah.
Apologizing too much? Well, I'll leave you guys alone, but thanks for saying hi and sorry for bothering you. Is that good? Is that Canadian?
I feel at home now.
So we're going to try all three different kinds of bacon here at Rasher's. We'll start with the regular American bacon, and this is in the form of a grilled cheese sandwich. Very salty, a little bit sweet. In this particular sandwich, it has a nice fruit chutney that goes along with it, with apples and raisins. The fruit actually gives it a nice added dimension. Having the sweetness with the fatty, salty bacon is very good. Tastes like freedom, baby. Let's move on to the British style. So this is the British bacon, the difference being it is partly from the back, partly from the belly, and this has got a big old fried egg on top. Richard said they do a version of their brown sauce on the sandwich as well. It's kind of like a tangy Worcestershire-based sauce. As for the bacon itself, it's like meatier, more substantial. Typical strip bacon, you get a lot more fat. This is really just like a nice little ham steak. Let's move on. This is it. The main event, the Toronto specialty that I've heard so much about. This is the Peameal bacon. It looks like a thick round piece of bacon that's got like a nice crust on the outside, which would be the cornmeal coating. You can already see that this is very thick. So we're sort of going in orders of thickness from American to British to Canadian Peameal bacon, because this has got to be a good 1/3 of an inch thick. It's interesting because it's kind of the most subtle. You have a side of bacon in American cuisine. There's a reason why it's a side of bacon, because you can only kind of have a little bite of it between your bites of pancakes or eggs. But with the Peameal bacon, it's less intense, less overwhelming. Take what I said about the British bacon being slightly more ham-like, and this is really this personified. Not personified, because it's not a person. Porcinified. Did I just make up a word? Porcinified. I mean, you've had pork loin before, and this is what that tastes like. It is cured and it is brine, so it is saltier, but in a lot of ways, it's just like eating a nice little piece of pork. So it's not that sodium fest that a piece of American bacon is going to be. I think for me, it would come down between Torontonian Peameal and the American bacon. The patriot in me probably has to go with the traditional American grilled cheese. I gotta go USA all the way, baby. Now watch me start a USA chant in this Canadian store. USA! No, I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. I apologize to all of you. And that's the Canadian part of me. Thank you so much for joining me at Rashers for a Canadian Torontonian specialty, the Peameal bacon sandwich. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Dining on a Dime, and if you'd like to watch more, please click here.
I have to ask you, do you ever burn yourself?
All the time.
I think I would be the worst at this job because I would just burn myself constantly.
Yeah, that's why we have some aloe vera.